Yes, people, what's going on? It's your boy Matchday Shells or Shells, either or. Do you know what I'm saying? And we're back with another episode of Transfer Special. Obviously, yesterday, man was on stream with Said and Kaz. I was reacting to the Mbeumo news. I was gassed. So we're going to talk about that more. Um, Looks like Mbeumo is on his way to us. We just need to bid, looking around like £60 million. Um, Obviously, we've wrapped up Cunha, so we don't need to talk about that. Sancho now is back at the club. We're getting 5 million from Chelsea. I don't know how Ineos managed to sanction this deal to a thing where I've never heard of an obligation where you can just give 5 mil back if you're not feeling it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it looks like we got that Sancho problem. Um, there's news about Højlund going to Inter Milan. That's promising as well. And of course, the biggest news of the day, well, the morning, afternoon, whatever you want to call it, Bruno Fernandes is staying at Man United. And I'm going to be touching on that first, if I'm honest with you, because I think as good as Bruno is, I think it's a slight issue in terms of us resetting the culture and giving us a chance and a platform to rebuild. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what's on the agenda today. Make sure you smash the likes. Make sure you subscribe. Big shout out to all the new subscribers. Do you know what I'm saying? We're on 186 or something now. 14 away from 200. So, yeah, man, do that up. I appreciate it. Again, content will be coming at least 3 times a week. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, Bruno Fernandes. Um, Fabrizio Romano today tweeted that Bruno Fernandes is going to stay at Man United. It looks like he couldn't convince his family. His wife wasn't having it at all. His wife wasn't trying to stay in Saudi, and it looks like now United are not getting that 100 million that we desperately needed. I don't think the 100 million from Bruno was obviously part of the rebuild, but when you take all things into consideration, when you're getting 100 mil for a 31-year-old who probably has 2 years left at the top level, it's like, for me, it was a no-brainer. Do you get what I'm saying? But at the same time, I guess the club didn't want to force him out. I don't think we don't really ever force out players. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, ultimately, Bruno's staying. And I'm quite annoyed by it, not because I don't think Bruno's a good player and I don't think he's one of the best midfielders out there. I just think in this system he becomes a 6 or 8, and I don't think that's where you get the best from Bruno, especially in this system. If we're playing a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3, 4-2-3-1, I think it's a different story. But in this system alone, I just think there's better midfielders out there in terms of being a 6 and 8. Do you get what I'm saying? I think there's midfielders out there that provide us with a better balance. On the flip side of things, I think with the additions of Cunha and Mbeumo, maybe Bruno has less responsibility and he plays a more simple, defined game, because I feel like he did do that this season and he played a lot better. However, there is times where there's still the hero ball, and obviously in the European final he lost the ball and then they obviously scored from it. We didn't lose that final just because of Bruno, but I'm just providing context to people that say that Bruno can't play in this position. And I just feel like he can play there, but I just feel like there's better options. I would have had a Wharton and a Douglas Luiz on loan with that Bruno money, or a Wharton and an Edison or something. Do you get what I'm saying? Or a Belieber, or I don't know, a Stiller, but he's probably going around Madrid. I just think that 100 million could have been reinvested elsewhere. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's the end of the world. Do you get what I'm saying? I said to Kaz inside off stream, I don't think Bruno will leave. I think he's got too much pride and he's still playing at a high level where he's just like, no, I'm not going to go to Saudi. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, don't get me wrong. 100 million would have been amazing. And I was leaning towards selling him. Not even leaning. I wanted to sell him just for that reason. 31, 2 years left at the top level, and we're not going to get 100 million ever again. Do you get what I'm saying? Saudi might come in next season, but it ain't going to be 100 mil. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and bash Bruno for saying, he must get out of my club, because at the end of the day, it was a decision on him. Who am I to tell you and your family that you can't stay in Manchester? Do you get what I'm saying? I'm just a bit worried now, because where does this leave Kobbie Mainoo? Obviously, Kobbie Mainoo is apparently going on the strength and conditioning coaches, but it's just like he is seen as a 6 or 8 to me. With Bruno playing, that means he's staying as a captain, and that means he doesn't come off. So you can't play Kobbie and Bruno together. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's big decisions to be made. Do you know what I'm saying? Amrin's got to figure it out because for me, Kobe's our most talented player. You got to figure out a way to integrate him into this system. And also, he's got to do better with his fitness levels and his application to the game because I feel like he's got kind of comfortable in his role, supposed to when he was hungry when he first broke into team as a 6 and 8. Do you get what I'm saying? Outside of that, let's talk about Mbeumo though. Mbeumo, I said this is the most important signing of our summer. And if we get this over the line, which he said to obviously Ben Jacobs, David Ornstein, all of these most reliable journalists out there, especially David Ornstein, has said that his preference is Man United. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting giddy. Even with Bruno staying and us not getting 100 mil. Do you know what I'm saying? I am getting giddy because Mbeumo and Cunha take our front line to trash to very, very good. One of the best in the league. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd probably only take Arsenal's front line. Not even Arsenal's. They got Saka, Havertz, Martinelli. I'll take our front line over that. Liverpool, I take their front line. They got Salah, just mandatory. But then outside of that, Man City as well. So apart from Man City and Liverpool, I take our front line over many teams. Do you get what I'm saying? You got Anthony Gordon, Isak, and Murphy. If they got Mbeumo, that's a whole different story. Do you get what I'm saying? Newcastle fans hold that. Hold that. Talking about we are united after every game you beat us. They're excited. Still can't get players. You know what I'm saying? We're still Man United. It holds weight. Biggest juice in the English football Premier League. Do you know what I'm saying? Football heritage. Do you know what I'm saying? Man are getting Champions League football. We're getting 15th and still taking the players. We go flipping Selfridges and just buy we go Selfridges and buy what we like. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not checking the price of the tag. We're just saying, yo, we want you. That Man United juice, listen. Mbeumo, you're getting a player that's got 20 goals last season. Do you know what I'm saying? 9 assists. Do you know what I'm saying? You got Cunha on the other side who's got 15 and 6 or something like that. These are floor raisers. These are prem-proven players that come in already and just do the business. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not like we're signing a project player. We're signing players that have done this consistently now for 2 or 3 years in the Premier League. Do you get what I'm saying? In struggling side, you're getting man to come in and do the business. Back to when Ferguson was here, he used to get all the talent from these mid-table clubs and the Premier League clubs. You know what I'm saying? It's about time United start doing this because we are not in Europe next season. Our ceiling is straight Premier League, domestic cups. You know what I'm saying? And these men have been playing in these domestic for 2-3 seasons, consistently performing well. So I just don't see how it goes wrong. You got Mbeumo, he provides you balance with that same side as Ahmad. 2 left footers cutting in. Do you get what I'm saying? The interchange is going to be mad. You got Cunha interchanging with Xerxes possibly, going number 9, going back to left 10, going over to the right 10, and vice versa. You've seen it with PSG. I just want to see some fluidity in our attack, and I believe with the signings of Cunha and Mbeumo, it provides that fluidity, goals and assists, ball carrying, the ability to win fouls, technique, technicians. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm really excited about these 2 signings. But again, United can't have it all good. Do you get it? We can't have it all good. Sancho now is coming back to the club. This brother's really got to read the room. He was demanding apparently 200k to Chelsea. I don't know what year he thinks we're in. Sancho, you are not a 200k player, bro. You got to be honest with yourself. And I hope it gets to a point where we don't drag this out to August. Like, just get him off the books, man. Honestly, even if it's a cut price thing, just get him out of here. I don't want to see Sancho in training gear, let alone touching the pitch again for Man United. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't think it will get to that, but I'm just thinking with his wages, who is his suitors going to be? Is it going to be another loan to Dortmund? Then we have to get rid of him again? Just please, Sancho, get out of here once and for all, bro. Do you know what I mean? Go do your thing elsewhere, fam. Wherever you want to go. That's all I'm going to say on Sancho because it's just an annoying subject for me, honestly. And then Last of all, I believe Rasmus Højlund has been contacted. His camp's been contacted by Inter Milan, which was confirmed yesterday by Fabrizio Romano. And again, these are just one of these players that you just have to cut your losses, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, 30 million, 40 million, the guy's just not good enough. I know he's young and he showed some promises in the first season, but again, it was so sporadic in terms of his goals. He'd go like 10 games without a goal, then score one. I know he's done his thing in the Champions League, but I just don't think he's good enough for the Prem. He don't have the ability to hold up. He's not explosive as we thought he was. Do you know what I'm saying? He's really not. I thought he was going to be running defenders ragged. I thought he was going to be in behind, but he doesn't have that ability to do so. His game is just not refined and not at the standard of what we need at Man United. If it's a loan, cool. I don't care. I just don't want to see him playing for Man United next season. We got Xerxes up there for now. Get me a Marteta or a Gokeres, and then we move, and then we have to get a centre mid. We really need to get this centre mid partnership correct with Bruno, because he's staying in. You have to get this other midfielder really, really important to get a midfielder that can provide balance in this. So Cunha and then Mbeumo ain't doing the mad thing, going up and down like some basketball game. Do you know what I'm saying? We just seen the New York Knicks get knocked out. I don't want to see Man United being the New York Knicks, bro, playing basketball games again. Do you get what I'm saying? I want us to have a real structure and identity this season moving forward. So yeah, man, get Højlund into Milan, get Sancho out of here. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see these man again. Bruno's staying now. It is what it is. Let's not be negative about it. There's nothing we can do. Do you know what I'm saying? We ain't got 100 million. It's unfortunate, but there's other ways to get sales through the likes of Rashford, through the likes of Anthony, through the likes of Sancho, through the likes of Shaw. There's many people leaving this club, so it is what it is, innit? It is what it is at the end of the day. Bruno didn't fancy it. But get this Mbeumo over the line, and then we go from there, and then we move on. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing 60 million. Cool, take it. Get over the line, bro. But yeah, listen, man, if you enjoyed this one, make sure you like, subscribe, follow all the social media platforms. Again, I'm going to be providing content as much as possible. I'm not going to say daily just because I've got work commitments and stuff. But yeah, man, I'm here. Match day shows or shows, either or. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.